If you had to buy another bike, would you stick to the same brand of bike that you're already riding? Catch you inside. Revelator Alpha. Hello, welcome to Revelator Alpha. I hope you're all well in these testing times. So this video, pure and simple, is if you have to get another bike, would you stick to the same brand that you've always known, that you're currently riding? Now, as you know, I ride a Harley-Davidson Softail Sport Glide, which I absolutely love. It's probably one of the best bikes I've ever owned. It's certainly the best bike that I've had a connection with, and I've talked about this quite a bit in previous videos as well. Harley-Davidson Softails, absolutely brilliant. I think the Sport Glide, for me, is a fantastic bike. Now, I have been thinking about getting another bike. I've been thinking about getting a Purpose Tourer. I've also been thinking about getting an off-road bike. Now, I've got to say, I'm not particularly brand loyal. I always look at the bike rather than the brand. But I've got to say, being a Harley-Davidson owner and having such a good experience with this particular bike, my leaning is towards another Harley-Davidson. Would you believe? Now, the problem is, for the kind of bike that I want, Harley-Davidson don't really produce. They don't produce a lightweight 250cc, 350, 300cc off-road capable bike. If they did, I might lean that way as well. So that bike is out of the question. So the next thing is the Tourer. Would they do a Tourer? Now, I recently test rode the Pan America. Great all-round bike. I really like it, but it's not really for me. I would want a Tourer and an off-road bike separately, not combined. That isn't a master of anything, really. Now, Harley-Davidson, they do great Tourers, of course, but are they the best on the market? Well, I'm not so sure. So over to you guys. If you currently ride a Harley-Davidson and you wanted to get a second bike or another bike or change of bike, would you automatically go for another Harley-Davidson? Now, the same could be said if you already ride a Honda, a Kawasaki, whatever. Would you necessarily always stick to the same brand? I think there might be a tendency to do that, especially, as I say, if you've had a really good experience with the bike that you currently have or the last bike that you had. I had a great time on a Kawasaki and I really wanted to buy another Kawasaki. It kind of made sense. But sometimes you just want something different. Even though it might be a great bike, got a great Harley here, I might think, do you know what, I might go for an Indian. Or, do you know what, I might go for a Triumph or a KTM. Whatever. I think from my point of view, I don't necessarily look at the brand. I always look at the bike first of all, and I see if it really appeals to me as a machine, as a bike, something that I can get on with. What am I going to use it for? Is it capable in that role? If it does, then I'll be test riding it, then I'll be looking to see if I really get a connection with it. Now, the problem is, when I first test rode the Sport Glide, I did have an instant connection with it. I automatically felt right. And there hasn't been another bike since that I've ridden that I've had that instant click with. Now, I've ridden some great bikes and I've done a few reviews, and you know, my channel isn't about reviews, of course, but I've done a few bike reviews and there's some great bikes, and I would definitely have those bikes in my stable if I had one. But none of them gave me that instant click, that instant connection like this one did. So is that it? Is that the reason why you pick another bike? It's something that you can't put your finger on it. You can't quantify. You can't put a price tag on it. It's either there or it isn't there. No matter what the brand is, no matter what the bike is, it could be something Harley, it could be something Japanese, British, Indian, whatever. It could be any bike. As long as you get that connection with it, as long as you feel happy with it, that's all that matters, right? It's the noisiest place in the world, being in the middle of the countryside. Yeah, it's a funny thing. I say I ride a Harley. I'm not necessarily looking for another Harley, but I think, you know, my first port of call would be to see what they got on offer, to see if something that they got would really suit my needs. If I look at their Tourers, do I necessarily think that they are better than other Tourers on the market? No, I don't. Definitely not. Do I think they're better than this bike that I'm currently riding? No, I don't, because they're heavier, but they've still got the same engine, pretty much, same power output, pretty much. So I'm actually going to get lesser ride or lesser experience or less performance because it's a worse power to weight ratio. Do you know what I mean? Would I go for something like a BMW with their Tourers, or a Triumph, or any other bike? Honda Goldwing, that's a great Tourer now. Yeah, could be. But let us know in the comments below what you would automatically go for. Would it be another Harley Davidson if you ride a Harley? Would it be another Kawasaki? Are you a brand fan? Do you only like Harley Davidsons, let's say? Do you only like Indians? Are you only looking for that particular brand experience? Or are you open to any bike, any experience, any price tag, any style of bike, any kind of riding? It's not always an easy decision, is it? But I think I stand by what I said earlier. For me, with any kind of bike, it's got to have a connection. You've got to have something that you automatically feel fantastic. You feel great on a bike. And if it doesn't give you that, you know, kick in the balls, as it were, if it doesn't make you feel really good, then do you know what? It's probably not the bike for you. Or it'd probably be a bike for you, but you won't be for the long term. And of all the bikes that I've ridden, I've still, you know, I've got this Sport Glide, and I still love it, and I still can't see myself getting anything else to replace this. In addition to, yes, but not to replace it. And maybe that says it all. Maybe that just says it all. But anyway, let us know in the comments what you think. But don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share. Check out the website revelatoralf.com. There is a content creator course there if you're interested in making YouTube videos and all that kind of good stuff on websites. There is the membership area there as well for exclusive content. It's already there. Just go and sign up to it if you're interested. Right, catch you again. Ta-da.